Hello everyone, I'm Jeff Douglas on the product team for Agentforce Vibes. We just released version 3.3 with two new features that I'm excited to show you, Deep Planning and Focus Chain. The new Deep Planning feature turns Agentforce Vibes into a strategic architect that examines your codebase, gathers requirements through clarifying questions, and develops a detailed implementation roadmap before any coding begins. You'll want to use deep planning when you're tackling a complex or high-impact change, the kind of work that spans multiple files, layers, or dependencies. It's ideal for refactors, architectural updates, or new features that require thoughtful coordination. During development, Focus Chain enhances Agentforce Vibes' task management by automatically organizing your to-do list and tracking progress in real time as tasks are completed. These two features work together seamlessly, but can also be used independently. We also improved the auto-approve performance for MCP server reconnections and enhanced the enablement interface. Here's my code base. Right now, the Lightning self-registration process includes a lot of logic directly embedded inside multiple controllers and helper files, so I want to refactor that logic into its own utility class. When I run the / command with the prompt, Agentforce begins an investigation of my project, scanning through Apex classes, Lightning components, and helper files that reference self-registration logic. Normally, this kind of task takes a bit of exploration, figuring out where the code lives, identifying dependencies, and planning out how to extract and centralize it. That's where deep planning comes in. It's just quietly exploring the structure, reading files, analyzing development patterns, and mapping out dependencies. Once the investigation is complete, Agentforce starts asking me targeted questions. These are exactly the kinds of questions a senior developer would ask during a design review, confirming assumptions and understanding intent before making changes. I answer each question, guiding Agentforce within the guardrails I set. After gathering my input, Agentforce generates a detailed implementation plan and writes this to disk. Let's take a look. You can see it's structured like a typical design document. It includes an overview of the refactor goal, the Apex utility class it plans to create, with the class name, method signatures, and which existing files will be modified, the list of files it will create and modify, new and modified functionality, testing strategy, including updates to the current test class, and finally, an execution sequence outlining the exact order of changes. This document acts as the blueprint for the build, something you can review, edit, or even commit to version control. Now to get started, I'll switch to a new task using the new task command, referencing the planning context we just created. When I do this, Agentforce moves into act mode and begins executing the refactor step by step by reading and implementing the steps outlined in the implementation plan. Now watch the task header. This is the new focus chain feature in action. As Agentforce works through the plan, it automatically creates and manages this to-do list. As each step completes, you'll see it marked off in real time with the progress in the header. And because these to-do lists are stored as markdown files, I can open them, edit, reorder, or add new steps at any point, and Agentforce will automatically sync the updates. With deep planning, Agentforce handled the analysis and design, and by using Focus Chain, it managed the execution and kept everything on track. Together, they make complex development tasks feel structured, predictable, and transparent, architect with intent, generate with direction, build smarter with Agentforce Vibes.